my neighbors think about me. Bob, Judy, you would sit and think, all she does is talk to herself in that camera. It's freezing today. I don't know what's happened. I turned the heat off. It's real cold. So 14 days until book release day. It's good on so many levels. So today, every day, variable, between 9 and 9:15 a.m., I'm going to come on live for 15, 20, 25 minutes, and I'm going to count the book down. And last night, one of my subscribers was like, we should do a chapter a day. And I was like, you know what? That's really smart. I'm going to do that. So today is the backstory of Autism Out Loud. Tomorrow will be chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then that's it. And then on the final day, the 15th day, the book will be available. You must have taken Amos to McDonald's. I did not take Amos to McDonald's. I took myself to McDonald's. Oh, there's Nurse Gina. Come in. This is perfect for mine. Come on in, Gina. Oh, shoot, the door's locked. Hold on, hold on. Can't come in if I got the door locked. Here, come on.
I'm trying to
Bring your gimp leg in here. Oh, it's your food.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it so good.
I was just doing a quick video before we started.
Okay.
So my book comes out in 14 days, Gina.
Awesome.
So I'm doing day 1 of 14 something. The medicine's on the counter. So we have Nurse Jeannie here today. Love your sweatshirt. It's very, very purple. So Autism Out Loud. Your hair looks good.
Oh, thanks. I got it cut last night.
You did?
Yeah.
Who cut it?
Christy.
Christy.
The other box of stuff is in the...
There's a box in here.
Sorry.
Oh, I don't care. Let's see. Nope. It's in here. And then I think do we need the other box?
Let me see if we got it here.
Downstairs. But I'll get it. Here's one box.
I think that's got all my stuff in it.
It does?
I
Okay.
think so.
All right.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Gina broke her leg, so she has a gimp leg. And subscribers, she's going to go on with us once we're on. Okay, so day 1, Autism Out Loud. You might think, how did this book come to fruition? That's what we're talking about today. In the title, so we really struggled with what the title was going to be. The one title we initially had settled on was Just Say It, which I'm glad we didn't do that title. How are you doing for your shopping at Lent? I gave up shopping for Lent, Gina.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
I think I'm doing okay. I took Grandpa to Belk yesterday and he got a pair of shoes. I'm working on him not shopping. Anyway, so Autism Out Loud. And we really, 1, we wanted autism in the title. And 2, yay, Donnell bought 2 books. And the other thing we really wanted was a title that captured kind of life in a nutshell, which is Life Out Loud. We are in New York City on April 1st evening at the Corner Bookstore. Or is it the Corner Bookseller? Corner Bookstore. Abby bought 2 books too. Yay. So, and we say that, and I really realized it early on is because I remember being at soccer. Amos, I had signed up Amos for rec soccer. And he was, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 or something. And I was like, this is great. Like, he's going to play rec soccer. I'm really excited about this. And we get there, and I realized quickly that I am no longer one of those parents that gets to sit on the bleachers. So I had spent a lot of time on the bleachers. You get your dollar popcorn and you chit chat. You know, Gina, you did that for years, didn't you? That's fun. What is not fun, and actually it was fine. I was on the bench with all the small children. And I think they did boys and girls teams back then. I don't know what they do now. But anyway, back in the golden ages. And I could handle being on the bench. I had my Capri Sun, some Cheez-Its, talking to the kids. Like, I have no problem with that. What I discovered was difficult was being on the field with Amos. And Amos was not on the field doing what all the other people were doing. What he would do is get on the field and immediately go and tangle himself up in the net. So you were down there trying to get an octopus out of a net. And there's tons of people there, and they're all in the bleachers, and they're looking at you. And like, they're not necessarily even laughing. Like, laughing is better than like looks like this. That's a terrible look. That like will make you want to lay down and cry. So that's not a good look. But I appreciate the laughing and the Autism Out Loud. I mean, it's freaking funny. So we were at another soccer tournament for one of my older boys. I guess maybe it was my oldest son. And we were in Camden or somewhere for 5 degrees in April. You know, where the coldest time of the year is when you're on a soccer field in the spring. And I had Amos in a stroller still. And I turned around for just a second. Like, I just turned around for a second. And Amos had like pinged. He was running across the fields in the tournament, and I had to go out there and catch him. And this friend of mine took a picture of me. Basically, I mean, I can't pick him up anymore. I was like carrying him by the back of his pants, and he was laughing, and I was like, just had conceded defeat. And I shared that picture, and somebody was like, "You staged that picture." I was like, no, I didn't. Because I have a life. Like, I don't need to make up content because there's plenty already in this house. But that was sort of funny. And at that same tournament, you want to talk about Autism Out Loud. So Amos must have been about 5 because he was still being potty trained. And there was one bathroom there, and it was a very long line. And now we would probably just go outside. But at the time, we weren't pee-peeing outside because we wanted him to get used to going in the potty. And I went up, the line was like 30 people deep, I mean long. And I said, my son is not potty trained yet, and we're working on it, and he really needs to go. He has autism. Can we get in front of you? Which to me was like, if you ever see the little girl that's like clutching her legs, in the bathroom line, you're like, go ahead. Right? Like, particularly all mothers have been in the bathroom with somebody who's about to TT on themselves. And the woman said, no.
Oh.
And then my feelings were hurt, which is what happens. But there was a little girl in front of her, and she said, you can get in front of me. And I said, okay, thank you. And we get up there, and we go to the bathroom, and as we're walking in the stall, you know what she said? She turned to the woman behind her and said, Mom, why did you say no?
Oh.
And
wow.
It was really powerful. So you have this probably 11 or 12-year-old girl whose mother says no, and she knows the right thing to do is to make space. And I think all those little stories and experiences become a pivotal part of your own story, right? And you remember the good and you remember the not so good. And you hope that maybe somebody that was in the not so good part, maybe they were having a bad day, but maybe they become the person that says, you know what, I can make space for Amos or Adrian or whatever, because they need it. So that is the backstory of Autism Out Loud. If you have not ordered it, order your copy today. You have 14 days to pre-order. Very excited. We are number 1 in motherhood on Amazon. We are number 2 in parenting new releases on Amazon. And we are number 1,632 in overall books, which I would like to be number 1 in overall books. but I'm pretty sure that Little House on the Prairie will beat me forever. Well, I don't know that. So anyway, subscribers, if you are a subscriber, see you in a minute. We're going to find out all about Nurse Gina's brokenness because they have really been worrying about it. And then I feel guilty because I'm supposed to be calling you every day to check on that foot.
I'm gimping.
She's gimping.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, subscribers, YouTube members, see you in 10. Goodbye.